All right, fourth hour. We're going to try something here a little different because stream is working a little slow today. So I'm going to finish the last part of this in YouTube because I'm still waiting for the video to load, and it's been several hours. So we're going to get into the summary of what we did today. So it says, how do you graph a real-world inequality? And it says you need to pay attention to the inequality sign to determine if the line is dashed or solid. Remember, that's the equal to or not equal to. And if you shade above or below the line. When do you shave above the line? Well, again, it's when you have an inequality sign. Only when you have an inequality sign is when you shade. Anything else is just a line. Those signs right there. Greater than or equal to. And then below the line, for inequality signs, less than or equal to. And how should you know if the line should be solid or dashed? Well, it is solid if it is equal to. All right? It is dashed if it is not equal to. Okay? How can you determine the domain and range for each scenario? Well, in the domain, it is all the possible x values that make the inequality true. And then for the range, it is all the possible y values that make the inequality true. All right. So if we check for understanding here at the very bottom here, how we tie this together, what did all that mean? So it says when Danielle goes to work out, she uses a stair climber and the stationary bike. On the stair climber, she burns 10 calories per minute. On the bike, she burns 5 calories per minute. And she wants to burn, I probably should say off. I'm sorry. She want the sum of her calories burned on both machines to be 400 total. So it says represent the scenario as an equation, a graph, and a table with at least 4 rows, basically 4 rows of the table with 4 rows. So the equation, right, if we let x be the number of calories on the stair climber, that would be 10x. And the calories burned on the bike is 5y, and she wants to burn 400. So that's our equation. If we go ahead and make a table, well, we know we can do the x and y intercepts, right? If I put a 0 in for x, 5y equals 400, and if I divide 400 by 5, that is 80. And if I do the x-intercept, if I put a 0 in for y, 400 divided by 10 is 40. So those are our 2 intercepts. And then, I don't know, we can put, let's put a 10 in for x. So if I put a 10 in for x, 10 times 10 is 100. If I subtract 100 here to both sides, 5y equals 300. Divide by 5. Y is 60. So there's another one. And then if I try, oh, I don't know. I want to try 20. 20 times 10 is 200. When I subtract 200 to both sides, 5y equals 200. And if I divide by 5, y is 40. All right, so there's 4 rows in our table. So now if we go down here to the bottom and graph it, we'll go up by 5s here. And then over here, we'll go up by 10s. So minutes on the climber is our x. Minutes on the bike is our y. So if we have 0, 80, there's one, and 40, 0, there's the other one, and then 10, 60, that's right here, and 20, 40 is right here. So I should be able to construct a line that should go through all these points. Easier said than done. There we go. You know how touchy this board can be sometimes. Okay. Now that I got that part done, right? Do we need to worry about shading? No, because this is an equal sign. We're only worried about shading if it's this or that, which it isn't. So we've done what we've asked them to done. What we've asked them to do. We made our equation, check. We've done our graph, check, and we made our table with 4 rows. Okay, and that is the homework, or the end of the notes from today's session. So let me stop the video here.